joining me now for more in the studio is the director of the European Studies Research Center at the Ankara Yildirim Beyazıt University, Professor Giray Sadik. Thank you very much, Professor, for joining us here on TRT World. Now, tell me, is a Russian invasion of Ukraine imminent at this point?
Well, there have been claims about that previously by American president and various agencies in the West, mainly American. So far, we haven't seen such a start, but we have seen preparations and further escalation. So we haven't seen withdrawal either. That means there are reasons to think about that at some point Russian attacks is likely. Whether that would be full-scale invasion, that's another question. But there are reasons on the ground to expect some sort of Russian attack on Ukraine.
Now, we are witnessing skirmishes in the eastern Donbass region. What do you think that could possibly lead to? Could that possibly lead to a full invasion of Ukraine by Russia?
Certainly, that's one of the claims that it can trigger such attack. And Russian claims of attacks on exchanging blames on Ukraine and vice versa can be used as a pretext for broader Russian attack on Ukraine. So Donbass is one of the sensitive areas, and that's the area that we should look closely. In light of recent explosions and evacuations of civilians from the region, and shelling and explosions are clear indications that pressure in that direction is mounting.
Now, Professor, so far we have not seen any indication that the tensions between Moscow and Kiev are going to de-escalate. Tell me, are there still any chances for diplomacy here?
Certainly, pretty much until the end, all chances of diplomacy are on the table. So all options are on the table, and recently with Munich Security Conference remarks of Western leaders, we see that there is a strong willingness and increasing level of commitment, especially from Germany and others, putting sanctions on the table to give diplomacy a chance. However, a coercive diplomacy or maybe another channel for Russia to de-escalate, that's certainly on the agenda, and it is likely to remain on the agenda until some sort of de-escalations or steps are seen, or the alternative is clearly worse, Russian attack. So until either of them happens, diplomacy will remain on the table.
All right, so there's still room for diplomacy. Professor
Indeed.
Giray Sadik, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World.